What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here. Drop a thumbs up and comment and subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot. Just want to give you guys a quick update on what's going on with my foot, and I'll do that here in a second. But you guys are probably wondering what the hell happened to the January 6th ghost hunting video here in the map room. Well, editing issues happened, a whole bunch of other things happened, and I had surgery on the day that it was supposed to come out. Things got all jumbled up in the edit, so it is still in edit. Don't worry, it is still coming out. So let me give you an update on what's going on with my foot. And as you can see, that's the problem right there.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Doing things a little bit different today. We're going to be checking out a World War II American-Japanese internment camp. Yes, you heard me right. We had those here in America. So these are all people that I'm assuming that fought for the United States during World War II, because it says killed in action, as you can see down there, middle of the screen. These are all Japanese Americans. So as you can see, I am still on crutches. We got to get over there and find out some more history on this place. But it goes way back that way. And it goes way off into the distance that way. There are no more buildings here. So I'm going to get to a place where I can explain what this place is all about and a little bit about the history. During the first months of World War II, the United States government ordered over 110,000 men, women, and children of Japanese descent to leave their homes and incarcerated them in remote military-style camps. The government order came in response to a rising tide of racial prejudice against Japanese Americans and growing national security fears, which prevailed over the protection of individual civil liberties. So, this is former Japanese Americans, and as you can see right here, that is what this place used to look like. Behind the fence, daily life. standing behind the 4-strand barbed wire fence here on a morning in early 1940s.
Officially named the Grenada Relocation Center by the War Relocation Authority, incarcerees began referring to the site as Amache after its postal designation. Amache was the smallest incarceration site by population. While built to accommodate up to 8,000 people, Amache housed 7,318 Japanese Americans at its peak in 1943. It was the 10th largest population center in Colorado at the time. During its 3 years of operation, 10,331 people passed through Amache.
So this will give you a perspective of how big this location is. We are here, and it went south by a lot. You could see all of the buildings. They had a high school, they had a co-op store, they had an athletic field, they had freaking ponds, stadium arena, water tank. Look at that. There was all sorts of stuff here. I'll let you guys read this. All right, so 1010 and WWII Castleberry. We're gonna go over there, and I'll meet you right there. So apparently they had their own newspaper here. 26 evacuees published news and comments in English with translations in Japanese. Reports kept. So they had their own newspaper here. That's pretty cool. There ain't nothing out here, man. So imagine being here in 1942, March 9th of 1942, and you're taken out of your home in California just because you're a farmer and Japanese. You're an American citizen, but they snatch you up because of racial tension, and all the farmers out here that had property, they were pretty much eminent domain, kicked off their own property so they can build this place, and it stretched for miles and miles, a whole bunch of miles that way, and over that way. But they were thriving. I mean, look at that picture. Internees created entryway gardens of a type deeply rooted in Japanese culture. So, I'll let you guys read that. You can go ahead and pause. Go up here. And of course, I forgot my selfie stick at the house. Super cool. Grenada Relocation Center, National Historic Landmark. So here's their mess hall. I know I'm just showing pictures, guys. I am so sorry that there's no buildings out here for you to see or for me to explore. It's kind of hard for me to explore right now because of my foot. But I want you guys to think about this. Look at these people. They had activities. They had some weird looking Santa Claus for Japanese people. But the Americans, us Americans, relatively treated these people a lot better than the Germans or the Japanese treated us or anybody else. I mean, you wouldn't see that or that in a concentration camp run by the Germans or the Japanese. You wouldn't see this stuff. Definitely would not see this.
It wasn't long after their arrival that the people of Amache began making improvements of the camp. They planted trees and gardens to create shade in areas of beauty. They organized sports teams and art classes. They created places of worship for both Christian and Buddhists. Amache quickly became a city behind barbed wire, complete with schools, a hospital, fire, police departments, and co-op store.
And you could see kind of in color what it used to look like. 120 by 20 foot barracks, recreation hall, mess hall, laundry, toilet, shower rooms. Look, they even had barber shops. So, and here's what I was talking about 22 below. 110 in the summer, 22 degrees below zero in the winter. All right, we got 2 more signs to go, and we'll get back over there, and I'll see you at the 2 signs. This is definitely something that you would not see in a Japanese internment camp or a Nazi death camp. A silkscreen shop. I mean, look at this. The Amache silkscreen shop was originized June 1st, 1943 at the request of the United States Navy. Amache held the only commercial silkscreen shop in all of the internment camps. Staffed by 45 internees, the shop created 250,000 posters for the Navy. So, you know, that's our propaganda, I guess. But still, you would not see this in a Japanese camp that where they tortured American POWs and Allied POWs. You wouldn't see that. All right, so I just noticed over here, you can see that little concrete pad. That's the old foundation of one of the buildings here. I would go over there, but I'm kind of tired already. But here's the last sign. This is about their agriculture. And look at all of those onions. Is that onions? I don't know. Looks like onions. They had chickens. They had a meat market. Yeah, you would not see this anywhere else except for in the United States. Like right here. Look at those farmers. The farm was the largest employer at Amache. 1943, the total value of crops, total value of crops was $190,000 for 4,095 acres. So, super cool. And I know all of you metal detectorists out there are like, why didn't you bring your metal detector? Well, this is a National Historic Monument landmark. You're not allowed to metal detect here, but I'm sure we would find all sorts of cool stuff here. All right, so this is the location of the silk screening shop that I showed you on the sign. There's no more buildings here, but this is the location of it.
Construction on the site began in late June 1942. The first group of people arrived in August to a facility that was not fully built. The first wave of people helped finish the construction of the prison that would hold them and their families.
So this is a side of the guard tower. It was equipped with machine guns, searchlight,
and staffed with United States military police. And I mean, you can only imagine what it was back in the day. It's pretty cool. On October 15th, 1945, the last Amache resident left the camp, closed its gates. Incarcerees were given $25 and a train ticket to a destination of their choosing and told to start their lives over again. Most lost everything during the forced removal 3 years prior. All information was provided by the National Park Service, and please visit www.nps.gov and just type in the search bar for Amache National Historic Site. And I hope you guys like this video. Alright guys, thanks for coming. Sorry it's a short little video. I've been wanting to come here for a while to this Japanese American internment camp. There's, like I said, there's 10 of them here in Colorado. This is just one, but thanks for coming. And just want to say that this wall behind me is all of the Japanese Americans that fought for America against their own people. That's what this wall is behind me. So I appreciate you guys being here. Give a thumbs up, a like, put that bell on. It helps us all out to help the channel grow. And I'll see you on the next one. Hopefully we'll be in some ghost towns, and I won't be on these. Love you guys, and I'll see you in the mountains.